Welcome back to another U.S. immigration law video. Today we are continuing to discuss the recent USCIS updates on the definition of several TN occupations. And one of the most significant occupation updates was to the Computer Systems Analyst. And I say significant here because there are a lot of people who we assist with TN status as a computer systems analyst. So it's one of the most common TN occupations. So it's important to understand what these updates are according to USCIS and how they define a computer systems analyst. And I would say they've more narrowly defined the role of a computer systems analyst. So those that are either on a TN currently as a computer systems analyst or who are looking to obtain status as a computer systems analyst need to be aware of these updates and so that you can determine whether or not you will qualify as a computer systems analyst. Now, I guess the nuts and bolts of the occupation of a computer systems analyst have not changed. In other words, the degree criteria has not changed. So you can have a diploma, and again, a diploma is a 2-year degree from Canada or the United States, and 3 years of experience, or you can have a certificate, and a certificate is explicitly from Mexico plus 3 years of experience. And if you have one of those 2-year diplomas or certificates and 3 years of experience, you can qualify as a computer systems analyst. Or if you have a 4-year degree, and that would have to be equivalent to either a 4-year degree earned in North America or a equivalent thereof. So 3-year degrees earned outside of North America do not qualify, and that's always been the case. So that did not change. And they tell you how to prove your work experience, and we've spoke on this before. Work experience cannot be proven just by displaying your resume. You need to have former employer letters that attest to your years of experience in the industry. Now, I think where it impacts computer systems analysts specifically is it lays out what a computer systems analyst do and what the computer systems analysts do not do. So they say, according to their definition, that a computer systems analyst analyzes how computer systems can meet business and user needs. They design and implement information systems and improve data management through systems design. That's what computer systems analysts do according to USCIS. They also note that you should be referring to the Occupational Outlook Handbook issued by the Department of Labor to review the duties and the requirements for a computer systems analyst to determine whether or not your role fits within how they define a computer systems analyst. And they've also directed CBP to do the same. And that's always been the case, by the way. CBP and USCIS have heavily relied on that Occupational Outlook Handbook, but they explicitly state that they're going to be using that for guidance to determine whether or not somebody's role qualifies as a computer systems analyst. And according to them, those are specific duties that a computer systems analyst would typically perform. Now, it also explicitly states that some programming may occur, but programming is not a computer systems analyst duty. And programmers do not qualify as computer systems analysts. And it further says that if your primary duties involve software development or coding, you do not likely qualify for TN status under the category of a computer systems analyst. This category is specifically for information systems and analysis and design. It is not for coding, development, or programming. So that is the biggest explicit statement that USCIS has made about a computer systems analyst. Is they've made it very clear that if you're doing software development, if you're doing coding or programming, you are not a computer systems analyst. Now, our rule of thumb when we're looking at your percentage of duties as a computer systems analyst, well, we're going to compare your duties against the OOH. We're going to make sure that it's consistent there. But in addition to that, we typically advise our clients, if your role involves more than 10% of programming, coding, or development, then you're not a computer systems analyst according to the USCIS definition. And this is also something we've seen CBP apply at the border too. So if your role involves any coding, development, or programming, then everybody's on notice at this point through USCIS that those roles do not qualify for TN status as a computer systems analyst. If you have any other questions about obtaining TN status as a computer systems analyst or any other U.S. immigration law related questions, we'd be glad to help you out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our video, give us a thumbs up, and share our videos with others out there that might find this content helpful. Thank you for watching and have a great day.